Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to talk about or address the question of should I buy Bitcoin and should I buy now and how much should I buy? Now this is a really challenging question to answer just because everyone's profile is very different. Everyone has different risk tolerance, everyone has different amounts saved, everyone has different portfolios. Everyone has different risk tolerance. So there is no one clear, easy answer for that. No one can tell you, yes, you should buy, and no one, and so on and so forth. In fact, some people will say, no, you shouldn't buy because it's gonna go down even lower, right? Whereas you'll have some other people who say, no, you should buy because it's gonna go up. Now, there's no right or wrong answer. I mean, I don't know, but those are some considerations to think about. So I want to just bring your attention to this article here. It's called The Ugly Dollar Cost Averaging by the Ugly Old Goat. Now, for those of you who don't know what dollar cost averaging is, it's a method used in traditional markets where people would set a designated amount and buy over a certain period or certain frequency. So example, let's just say you are going to buy $1,000 worth of Apple shares, right? So every month you're going to buy $1,000 worth of Apple shares regardless of the price. And that's pretty much what dollar cost averaging is. So if the price goes down, you get more. If the price goes up, you get fewer shares. But that's the whole point of it. It's to take the emotions out of trading and to take the emotions out of just to hedge yourself against big price fluctuations. So it protects you in that sense. Now, if you go down this article, and I'll leave a link in the description down below if you're interested in checking it out. But if you go down this article and you take a look at what this person has done, this person decided to buy $500 worth of Bitcoin every month, right? So as you can see, here's the time or the date, and this is the amount in total that this person would have put in, and that's the price of Bitcoin. That's how much Bitcoin was accumulated. That's how much in the running total of Bitcoin accumulated. That's, I guess, the average price. So you take the amount invested divided by the amount of Bitcoin, and then you have your total USD value. So if you scroll down, you'll see that this person, by this date, so March 15th, this person would have put 32,500, and the value of the Bitcoin would be 414,000. So that's a pretty good return. That's like about more than 10x the money. And what I found very interesting is right here, this part here. It says, even if you started at the December 2017 peak with very worse timing, you are in the black, meaning you are still up on your investment. So this is a really interesting article that I think may shed some light, that may be able to answer that question of should I buy Bitcoin, how much should I buy, and when should I buy? So yeah, that's the answer to that question. Now I want to bring your attention to another thing and answer the question of exactly how much should I buy. Now this is just what I think. I'm not going to tell you that you should do this, but this is what I personally do. This is something that I think everyone should know in terms of creating a portfolio, right? Whether a portfolio of assets, so whether it's in equities or commodities or crypto. So what you want to do is you want to look at your overall income, right? So if we go over to this calculator here, you want to take a look at your overall income, right? So let's just say you make $60,000 a year, right? And then obviously the after-tax amount, let's just say times, you're multiplying that by 70% because you get to take home about 70%, 0.7, which then equals 42,000. And then you have all these other expenses that you need to pay. So of the 42,000, you have to pay 30,000 in expenses, right? So now you're only left with $12,000, and that's $12,000 for your total portfolio. Then you're thinking, okay, well, I don't know, 12,000, that's really not that much. What can I do with it? Then you ask yourself, of this 12,000, how much do I want to be exposed to Bitcoin? How much do I want in cash? How much do I want in equities? And let's just say, for the sake of this argument, or for the sake of this video, that you want 10% of your portfolio in Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. So I'm going to multiply that by 10%. That equals $1,200 per year. So then what you want to do is you want to look at the frequency. You want to say, okay, I got $1,200. How am I going to buy this? Then you can say, oh, you know what, 1,200 works out really well. There's 12 months in a year. I'm just going to buy it monthly, right? So you just say divided by 12. And that means you're going to put in $100 a month, right? So that way you're not, regardless of the price, if it goes up or down, regardless of the price, you are not too exposed to a particular price, and you have more, I guess, you are a little bit hedged in that regard. And if you wanted to break it down even further and you say, oh, you know what, I want to buy it weekly, because who doesn't want to buy Bitcoin every week? But as an example, let's just say, oh, I'm going to buy it weekly instead of monthly. There's 4 weeks in a month. That means you're doing $25 a week in Bitcoin. So that's pretty much as straightforward or as simple as it gets. So that should help answer the question of when should I buy, how much should I buy, should I buy now, should I buy later? And again, if you're able to time the market, then yeah, do that. But if you feel like you're not able to time it, then I think dollar cost averaging is a great strategy for those who are interested in getting themselves into Bitcoin. But yeah, anyways, I hope you found this video informative, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And leave a comment down below on what you liked or what you didn't like about this video. And yeah, thank you for watching, and hit that subscribe button if you're interested in receiving notifications of my future videos. Other than that, thanks for watching. Bye for now.